What if I told you that one of the ocean's most powerful predators stops having babies halfway through its life? Not because its body fails, but because it makes a strategic choice that makes its family stronger. Picture a pod of orcas cutting through the cold, dark waters of the Pacific Northwest. In the center of the group, there's a massive female, her dorsal fin curved with age, her body scarred from decades of survival. She hasn't had a calf in 20 years, yet she leads the hunt. She decides where the pod travels. She teaches the young how to catch salmon. She is the matriarch, and her menopause isn't an ending. It's an evolutionary superpower. Scientists used to think menopause was a human oddity. But then they discovered that orcas, along with a few other whale species, also live for decades after they stop reproducing. In humans, grandmothers often help raise grandchildren. But in the ocean, the reason is even more dramatic, and it's reshaping what we know about family, survival, and the hidden intelligence of killer whales. So why would nature design a creature to stop having babies with so much life left to live? The answer lies in a radical idea called the grandmother hypothesis. For orcas, family is everything. They live in tight-knit matriarchal pods led by the oldest female. Daughters and sons stay with their mothers for life. In this world, reproduction isn't just an individual act, it's a group project. And when resources are scarce, too many babies can mean not enough food for anyone. That's where the grandmothers come in. Imagine two female orcas in the same pod, a young mother and her post-reproductive mother. The younger one is focused on raising her calf. She's expending enormous energy producing milk, protecting her baby, and teaching it to hunt. Meanwhile, her mother, the grandmother, is free from those demands. She becomes the family's living library. She remembers where the salmon run during a drought. She knows how to avoid dangerous shallow waters. She's seen other pods and recognizes their calls. Her knowledge becomes the pod's survival guide. Studies of orca populations reveal something astonishing. When the oldest female in a pod dies, her sons are far more likely to die in the following year. Not her daughters, her sons. Why? Because she was their primary source of food. She led them to the richest hunting grounds. Without her, they falter. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. Researchers noticed something unusual about orca social dynamics. In these pods, mothers and daughters sometimes breed at the same time. When that happens, their calves compete, not just for food, but for the mother's attention and guidance. And in that competition, the older female's calf often loses. By stopping reproduction, the grandmother avoids this conflict. She ensures her grandchildren, the next generation, get the full benefit of her wisdom and leadership. Think of it like this. In the ocean's economy, knowledge is more valuable than extra offspring. An orca grandmother's memory of a rare salmon run 30 years ago can save her entire family during a famine. Her experience in navigating ship traffic or avoiding orca rivals from other pods becomes a kind of cultural inheritance, passed down not through genes, but through lived example. And this isn't just theoretical. Scientists tracking orca pods for decades have watched grandmothers literally lead their families to food during El Niño years, when salmon stocks plummet. They've observed younger orcas following the oldest female with what looks like deference, staying close, mimicking her movements, learning in real-time. Menopause, in this light, isn't a flaw in the system. It's a brilliant adaptation. It reduces reproductive competition within the family. It centralizes knowledge in the most experienced individual. It turns a post-reproductive female into a full-time leader, strategist, and teacher. Of course, this raises another question. Why don't more animals do this? The short answer is, most don't live in social structures where grandmothers have such a clear and impactful role. In many species, when a female can no longer reproduce, she's expendable. But in orca society, she becomes essential. What's even more compelling is how this mirrors human evolution. Like orcas, humans are a species where elders hold irreplaceable knowledge, where grandparents contribute to the survival of their grandchildren. We're two very different animals, separated by millions of years of evolution, yet we arrived at the same powerful solution. Let the oldest guide the young and the whole family thrives. Today, orca grandmothers are facing new challenges: noise pollution, declining salmon stocks, toxic waters. But their menopausal strategy, refined over millennia, may be their best hope. They adapt, they remember, they lead, and in a world that's changing faster than ever, perhaps their greatest lesson isn't just about survival. It's about the power of letting go of one role to embrace another, far more important one. If you found the secret lives of orca grandmothers as fascinating as we did, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more deep dives into the Animal Fact Vault. What other animal mysteries should we explore next? Let us know in the comments.